Love each other. I will tell you without any fear of error, Jim Rohn, whom I'm so honored to be sharing this program with, would never have invited me to speak here, and very few people would have invited me to speak other places had it not been for that beautiful redhead of mine. You see, the first few years we had a lot of disagreements, and for 27 years, serious financial troubles. I've had my lights disconnected, my telephone turned off. I had to turn a car back in because I could not pay for it. Our first baby was born. Hospital bill was $64. I didn't have $64. I had to get out and make 2 sales to get my own baby out of the hospital. Yet during all of those times, during the 5 years that I was in 17 different deals, and that's all they were, is deals. Not once do I ever remember hearing her say, honey, sure would be nice if we had a little more money or a little more financial stability. It was always, you can do it. Tomorrow's going to be better. Then the 2 things that rang my bell then and keep it ringing louder than ever before today, I love you and I believe in you. I cannot even begin to tell you what it meant to me and means to me to have a cheerleader cheering me on every day of my life and praying for me every night. That's the reason we're so close today. I cherish every moment with that redhead. Now, one of the reasons we get along so well is we're perfectly balanced. She was the 5th smartest in a class of 400. And I was in the part of the class that made the top half possible. So on balance, we're perfectly balanced, and that's the reason, ladies and gentlemen, that I always tell folks, if that woman ever leaves me, I'm going with her. We need that. We need to develop and deal with the physical, the mental, and the spiritual. That's so important. If you had a $1 million racehorse, you wouldn't keep him up half the night letting him drink coffee and booze and smoke cigarettes and eat junk food. You wouldn't treat a $10 dog or a $5 cat that way, but what about a $1 billion body? The benefits, and this is one of the reasons, Kayla, somebody say, I heard you're retired. I said, you weren't listening. I said I was refired. I said, I'm not going to ease up, let up, shut up, or give up until I'm taken up. Matter of fact, I'm just getting warmed up. Now, honest to goodness, I have no idea. I'm not guaranteed 2 more minutes, and neither are you. But I really believe I'm at least 10, maybe 15 years away from hitting my peak. I believe my career's in front of me, not behind me. Why should I quit doing something I have so much fun doing? And my mail tells me that it is still effective, that people really do believe it can help. Take care of yourself physically. Take care of yourself mentally. Stephen Joe Payne, 12 years ago, came through our 3-day Born to Win seminar here in Dallas. He bought the idea of Automobile University. He's a Cherokee Indian, lives in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. He got his GED when he was 22 years old. Today, he is fluent in 8 languages. He translates for his company in French and Spanish. He's currently learning his native tongue, Cherokee and Polish. And he says he learned over 90% of it in Automobile University. You don't just sit there to get there. You sit there, and when you get there, you're better off than you were when you left there. Then, of course, there is the spiritual side of life. And a lot of people say, well, now, Zig, you know, we don't talk about the spiritual side. Oh, that's too bad. Because the new research clearly proves that you are going to be dead a lot longer than you're going to be alive. I mean, it has been validated over and over and over. So let me share with you what the Heritage Study showed, and this was in the Dallas Morning News on February 12, 1996. They say regular worship service for the family. Now this is whether you go to the mosque, the temple, the synagogue, or the church. As I've already said, I'm a Christian. But when families go worship together, they're acknowledging, I don't have all the answers. Maybe there is a God who does have the answer. And so they go to church. Well, these people who go as families, the regular worship service attendance reduces suicide, drug and alcohol abuse, crime, out-of-wedlock births, and divorce. These people are far happier and healthier, have a lower rate of depression, higher self-esteem, longer and happier marriages. And they put this in the Dallas Morning News. Look at that. Can you believe what they put? Better sex. Folks, all I'm saying is it ain't a bad deal. It really ain't. Not only that, but these folks, earn an average of $1,100 a month more, and it really is free. You don't have to pay to get in. Most revolutionary experience of my life was when God, in the person of Christ, entered my life. I was broken in debt, career going nowhere. When I started teaching, not preaching, biblical principles, that's when everything exploded. And whether you're a Muslim, Jew, Catholic, Protestant, or whatever, the principles will absolutely work. And as I conclude, let me simply say this to you. If all the gold in the world were melted down into a solid cube, it would be about the size of an 8-room house. But all that gold, billions of dollars worth, could not buy a friend, character, peace of mind, a clear conscience, or a sense of eternity. Folks, let me simply say to this. When you get to the goal line and look at the end zone, if you follow the principles we've been sharing with you, you will see many of the things money will buy and all of the things money won't buy. What that means is that you really are at the top. That's where you belong to be. Follow these procedures, and that's where I'll see you. God bless you, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.